If you grew up watching Captain Kangaroo and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and Pee-wee's Playhouse, and you want that same kind of entertainment for your children and grandchildren, you're gonna love Grandpa House's house.
Hi, I'm Darrell House, but you can call me Grandpa. I'm working on a television program for kids and families. It's going to be based on music, poetry, stories, and characters that I've created over the last 2 decades. Grandpa House can also be a costumed character in some of these programs where he'll play a pirate or a cowboy, a chef or a scientist. There's lots of great material and this has wonderful potential. To learn more, go to www.darrellhouse.com. Check out the website.
Grandpa House's house is a prime example of how wishes and dreams become goals which turn into realities. Our goal is to do a 12-episode children's show with kids, adults, and guests. It's going to be filmed inside and outside of the studio. We believe that this is an idea whose time is ripe. In fact, do you know what time it is right now? It's time for Grandpa House's house. One of the great things about Grandpa House's house is the material that we already have. These books have won awards nationwide, been written up in national magazines like Booklist and School Library Journal. These musical CDs are a treat for kids. The poetry CD won Parents' Choice Gold Award. The other thing that we think is really unique about Grandpa House's house is we want it in South Florida. I've lived in South Florida for 40 years and I love it down here, and I think that the rest of the country is going to say, wow, look at the palm trees, look at the ocean, look at the beaches, the Everglades, the islands, the mangroves. It's beautiful. I just love South Florida, and I think the rest of the country is going to love a children's show with wholesome family values like Captain Kangaroo and Pee Wee Herman and Mr. Rogers. Kids are going to love the show, and parents are going to love this also. We hope that you're going to join us in this. It's been more than 20 years that I've been writing these books and stories and poems. Started writing for my kids when they were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's been a long time, but I've taken my stories to schools and libraries all across the country. I know this material works in front of a live audience because I've seen it. I've proved it time and again. And this Grandpa House's house is going to embrace all of the things that we loved back in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s with Captain Kangaroo and Mr. Rogers and Pee-wee's Playhouse and Fred Penner. I just know that Grandpa House's house can be that kind of a show and bring that kind of magic to kids. Not the CIG, not the CAD, real people with real original songs and stories, and we think that you're going to like Grandpa House's house a lot. We're asking for your help to do this also. And if you're ever in the neighborhood and you want to stop by, I'll make you welcome at Grandpa House's house.
Underneath the cushions on the couch, found a tangerine and a powder puff. Underneath the cushions on the couch, ballpoint pens, potato chips, batteries and paper clips, souvenirs from camp.